Alrighty, I think it's working. Yes, it is. Cool. Alright, well, welcome to the first ever episode of Why Am I Here Myself? Alright, I think we're good. Okay, welcome to the first ever episode of Building in Public. Numis, or Numis, not sure how to pronounce it yet. But I'm basically making a MVP for a wallet that'll be a lot more than just a wallet. And today, we're working on the wireframes for said wallet. So if I switch to here, you should be able to see it. Okay, cool. All right, so straight to the point, we're gonna get started on making all of these here today. So we're gonna focus mostly on, I think 3 today, in terms of like the main pages we have to make. I'm gonna start with making the home page where you first land when you actually use the wallet. By the way, this will be available on iOS. I'm gonna be building it in Swift, and I have no idea about anything to do with mobile development. I do have about 6 to 5 years. Man, it's been that long. Yeah, it's been a while. 6 years of mobile development. Excuse me, front end development. And I'm going to quickly learn as possible mobile development. And it should be easy enough because really it's just Swift, and if you look at the syntax, it looks similar to JavaScript, which is not hard at all. So with that said, let's get started. Like I said, we're making the homepage today, and let me just double check that this is working again. Okay, cool. So let's get started. All right. Anyway, so a good wallet or any good app has a nice user design and interface. But first, before we do that, actually plan what we're making. So this is called a wireframe, and what a wireframe is basically like a blueprint for a house if you're gonna make a house. And you don't start out making a house with just like trimming it and putting up all the wood first. You draft it. So we're making a draft of what we're making. So the home screen looks something like this. Oops, that is not a marker. Okay, so we got the home page. And the thing about this app is that I want it to be, again, simple enough to get the point across that this is just a minimum viable product, and it's not really much or many fancy features are going to happen at first. It'll be just a basic Lightning and base layer wallet. So how does it look nice? So first off, there will be multiple pages, and I want the user to be able to scroll between those pages. It's good enough? Okay. So this is the first page. So this is home. Yeah, my home page. All right, and then we have the, should we put it right? Maybe it's Bitcoin price. So let's do blah, 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 blah. Price of Bitcoin is 100K. Or your account balance is 100,000, that's a lot. Okay, so this is the first thing the user should see. Let's move this up a little bit actually. Remember, this is my first time actually wireframing. I saved this to do this live because I didn't want to start any, I don't want to start any development until I did it live, because I think it's better to talk to you guys about what I'm doing instead of just doing it without you guys' input or feedback. So we have 2 buttons here. We got send and receive buttons. And then this, I'm not sure what this will be yet. I had an idea of what it was going to be, but I forgot. But let's put it off for later. Okay, so this is your account balance. You'll be able to switch between currencies. So this will be a button. That should be it for the home button, or homepage, right? Should be good enough. I feel like it's missing something. Ah, yes. Settings page. Maybe. And over here should be another menu. Cool. So that's the home page. Price page. So this will be another page. So the idea here is that when somebody goes to their main homepage, right? So let's do that again. Main homepage. They'll be able to swipe to other pages and then do different actions to swipe up or down, right? The reason for this is because I just want to see if this is even easy to make, and I want to stand out just a little bit because I want to have just a little bit of differentiation between other wallets right now. Because don't get me wrong, there's a lot of other great wallets out there, but I do think they use a bit of an improvement. So that's what I'm doing here. So you should be able to swipe left to the price page, and then the right should be settings, basic settings. Swipe down, not sure yet. Swipe up, not sure yet. But for now, we're just doing the price and settings page. Let's get rid of this. Cool. All right, so the price of Bitcoin page. This will be, all right, the price of Bitcoin is 150K. Actually, let's do the price of Bitcoin right now for reference for later. What is the price of Bitcoin right now? 102. Okay. 102. All right, center this a little bit. All right, so this will say right here, the price of Bitcoin is, and then it'll actually display the price. This should be easy enough to fetch. And then here, I think we should have, I like how simple Strike's price page is. So I'm gonna take a bit of inspiration from that. So we'll have the, let's do a little thicker. Yeah, should be good enough. All right. The price is up and down. We're still back. Okay, cool. That's green. All right, and when a user clicks on this, it should be able to, should be able to see the price depending on what timeline they're in. So this will go here. But I shouldn't like that. A little flag. Or the date, actually, it's not the price, the date. Price or date? It'd be price, wouldn't it? Because, yeah, and then this would be the date right here. And you can sort by day, month, excuse me, day, hour, day, week, and then what else? Hour, day, week, month, year, and then all time. So these four down here, you'll see the price over time. Oops, that's still green. All right, try again. Price at, excuse me for handwriting. I have horrible handwriting. I'm better in cursive, but for the reasons of this, I'm gonna write in print. So this would be the price back with, I don't know, 103. Okay, dot. Is a flag necessary? I don't think so. Let's get rid of it. Okay, let's keep it there just for reference, but I'm not gonna probably make that in Xcode. All right, what are you guys thinking? You liking this so far? Looks all right. Maybe it's, oh yeah, of course. Okay, so this is gonna be in the MVP, but we're gonna have a buy and sell button here because I want people to have the ability to buy and sell Bitcoin, which should be easy enough to implement. Okay, so we have home page pretty much done. So to review, this will show your balance. You'll be able to swap currencies. What else? Page count or tracker. Oh, of course. Gotta copy this. Let's put it over here on the price page. Cool. Ah, no. Go back. Alright, cool. Alright, show balance, swap currencies, page tracker, send. So eventually I want to have a way to swap between networks easily. I'm not sure if that'll be just displayed on which wallet you're on, or it should be within this this little home menu by itself. I'm not sure yet exactly, but I'll think about that later. For now, we're just making a super rough wireframe. All right, so home page, show balances of currencies, trade transfer to Bitcoin. That should be about it for the main page. Yeah, because Cash App's homepage is literally a number pad with like, once you enter the number, you can then send and receive that much money, which is great, by the way. I'm sure millions of dollars went into researching that. All right, so we have data layer, the green. Excuse me. So homepage is pretty much done. Price page is pretty much done. All right, so now we're doing transaction history. Let's do that. So new page. All right, cool. Oops, let's do a little. Can I do this actually? Nice, I can do a straight line. Perfect. Much better. Beautiful. All right. Okay, so now I'm doing the transaction history page. So TX history page. And this should be easy enough. So let's start with like a easy table on each separate transaction in your history. And these icons are all going to be different. So let's go over a little bit. So actually, let's put this over here for more room. Come on. Okay. So send will be going out, receive, coming in, little inbox, look kind of cool. Maybe like a hand, like a thumb, like a coin. Now looks stupid. All right, send, receive, buy and sell. Again, not sure if we're gonna have buy and sell features in the MVP, but we're gonna have it in the future. Buy, let's do, what would a good buy icon be? Just like a dollar sign. And sell would be, not sure. For now, I'll just put an X. All right, send, receive, buy, sell. That should be the basics of like the 4 transactions types. I think it's good for now. So these are going to be icons here, 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 and here. But for now, we're doing circles because this is a wireframe, not the Figma mockup. Cool. Okay, so each section for now will just be displayed as a simple array. I'm not trying to have separate by dates just yet. I think it's a little more of an advanced feature that we're gonna make. Or is it basic? I'm not sure. Again, so let's just erase all of these for now. Yep. What's this? All right, let's focus on this. Just focus on one for now. So we have the transaction amount should be either amount and then TXID and then be date maybe. That should be good enough for now. Maybe a send to. No, because we already know who it's going to. Because then that'd be this right here. There'd be no point in putting your address there, it'd be repetitive. Alright, that's good enough. So we just copy this. Just paste it. Okay. Come on. Then I copy it. That's why. Alright, paste. Or not, whatever. Oh well, let's get the point across. And whatever, da da da. More down there. Okay, so now we have a basic outline of what the transaction history page look like. Let's refine just a little bit. I don't want to get too deep in the weeds here. What's my end goal with this? Yeah, so my end goal is we're building, well first I'm speedrunning a Bitcoin startup, and we're making a Bitcoin wallet, a non-custodial Bitcoin wallet, as the absolute basic minimum viable product, because the end goal, what we're making, is a buy sell feature as well as a collateralized credit card for Bitcoin. So you'll be able to take your Bitcoin, put it into collateral, and then be able to spend US dollars or euros, whatever, without having to be taxed a crazy amount. So you actually use your Bitcoin. If you want to learn more, check out the website, numm.us. It's called Nummus. But yeah, if you have any feedback, just let me know. Okay, so then just do like a history, make it really obvious this is your history. Maybe like a filter feature. Filter, no. Maybe sort by, like a little drop down, and that'll have like sort by day, week, month, year. Cool, that should be good enough. Yeah, I think that's good enough for a basic transaction page. Sorry about that, guys. I really hope you guys can't hear the background noise. That would be annoying. Yeah, that should be better for the transaction page. Okay, but you're stating that you can hold your keys but also collateralize your coins. From my understanding, you can't do that. Yeah, okay. So again, this is just a... Alright, so we're making two versions here. The first wallet will be non-custodial and totally open source. I don't care. It'll be totally open source, and this is just a reference point for you guys to say, hey, you know, we're gonna have a non-custodial version just to prove that, well, first off to you guys, actually I can build something, and second to investors and say, hey, I can get users. So yeah, no, you technically could collateralize your coins using something like BitEscrow. You can have a non-custodial escrow contract and just do it that way. But yeah, usually collateral is totally custodial. So I think we're gonna go that route in the future. Sorry guys, I hope we can hear that. And Sorry about the background noise, guys. Lost train of thought. Yeah, to answer your question, collateralization is custodial. But for now, it'll be non-custodial. Okay, then your next question, how do you do that? Yeah, so again, it'll be custodial in the future. But that said, I do have the option for people to, when they sign up, have a non-custodial wallet, because that makes more sense and it's just much more secure. I will always encourage people to have a non-custodial solution or a offline hardware device. That's like, it's what you gotta do, man. Yeah. Take your Bitcoin off exchanges. Don't trust anybody, not even me. Because it's not the person with the company that you have to trust. It's their liquidation providers, and if they even have a one-to-one of their treasury in Bitcoin. Because you look at Coinbase, and they don't actually. I don't think they have enough Bitcoin to back all their users amount the users they have in their accounts, which is kind of scary. Because go ahead, look into their insurance on that. It's pretty easy to find. Okay, so we're doing transaction history, done. Make it a little thicker, done. All right, I need nav. Okay, so we're gonna do a basic nav page for settings. Where is it at? There we go. Why did I do that? Oh well. So it's likely that they must send X amount of web infrastructure right at the time of payment to take care of non-custodial payments. So it's likely that they must send X amount of whatever infrastructure you're providing at the time of payment to take care of non-custodial payments. Could you clarify that a little more? I'm not sure if I understand your question. So it's likely they must send, let's say, $100 worth of Bitcoin into whatever infrastructure. Yes, at the time of payment to take care of the non-custodial payments. No, it'll be just a example, because you look at previous companies that started, pretty much any Bitcoin wallet, to prove that they could build what they're talking about, they had a non-custodial version of what they're making, to take care of non-custodial payments. Non-custodial payments is a totally different route. This is just a wallet. Non-custodial payments is, I would honestly just go peer-to-peer at that point. Because that's what Bitcoin and Lightning is, really. You can pay anybody, and whoever has another Bitcoin wallet or a Lightning wallet, which is layer 2 to Bitcoin, then yeah, you can pretty much have a non-custodial payment right there. Because a custodial payment would be using a credit card, right? If I had this is a non-custodial payment. Oops. It's a little sided there. Okay. This is the non-custodial payment. So it goes from Bob to Alice, right? And Bob has one less Bitcoin. It's a lot of money, but just an example, right? That's a non-custodial payment. Custodial payment is actually very common. You use it every day. It's a credit card. So this music sucks. In a second. Okay. So a custodial payment is, let's say I'm at a coffee shop and I have money, a credit card, right? So I give my credit card to the coffee guy. I say, okay, cool. Let me give you your coffee, right? Where did that go? Give me my coffee. All right, cool. So now, once my credit card is tapped on the terminal, the money does not actually go from me to the coffee guy. It goes from me to the bank, right? And the bank takes care of the payment, right? And the reason for that is because of fraud, the ability to dispute, a lot of other things. Once this transaction clears, then the money is given to the coffee guy, right? Because there's no dispute or fraudulent flags that are going off. So that's a custodial payment, which is actually totally normal, and I'm not against it because it just works, right? If you want a non-custodial payment, just use Lightning, man. literally make an invoice to somebody else and say, hey, I need you to give me $100. Yeah, a non-custodial payment rails would be extremely impressive. Screen share. Okay. So back to what we were doing. History. That's right, settings page. Man, I still don't know how to use this thing. Alright, so the settings page will be super simple. Oops. Makes sense to some degree. I just understand what problem you're trying to solve. These solutions already exist. Yeah, I mean, so my background is I had a company. I still have a company called BitEscrow. It's called. You can go to bitescrow.app to learn more about it. And I've built that company over the course of 3 years, from the ages of 20 to 23, and it took a lot out of me, man. And I made a blog post about it. I don't know how to send it to you guys right now, but long story short, we tried to raise money multiple times, didn't work, and I decided to move on to something else for now, which is fine because there's a lot more products that I could make. But the reason why I'm doing this is because after I've been in the Bitcoin space, like at a deep level, very deep level, for 3 years, I mean I was at every single Bitcoin meetup almost every time, BitDevs, multiple states, every meetup, conferences. I've given talks. Like I know Bitcoin inside and out, not just the technical part, the monetary, the network especially. I like everybody in Bitcoin who's somebody I most likely know. But I bring this up because after you be in that space for so long, you really learn at a deep level the problems that are in these companies and what could be better. And so it's just frustrating seeing that, that these products that are out there right now, don't get me wrong, they're amazing, right? I'm not trying to make any other kind of like garbage. They're not. They just be a little better, right? It's like when Microsoft released the first ever tablet that was touchscreen, right? But nobody cared about it, right? Because it wasn't that great. Meanwhile, everybody remembers the iPad because it's the iPad. It was way better than anything else out there. So I think if we can make the Bitcoin experience just a little easier for the average person, that's my goal. Because right now, it's a complete mess. It's a complete mess, in my opinion. Okay, so we got settings. So this is just a settings page. Settings, about, what else would be there? There are some other pages I forgot that would be on the settings page, but, well, not settings, but like when you swipe all the way right on the, so here's home, there's the price of Bitcoin, and this is like the page I'm talking about where it's like settings. So what's we're making right now. Settings about, what else? I mean, that should be about it. There's just a couple others I'm sure I forgot, but for now it's little squiggles. That's what an MVP is on a wireframe. All right, cool. That page is done. Let's go back to page 1. Yeah, see, only 2 I put right there was about in settings. Makes sense. Okay, send Bitcoin. So this will be a little tricky because we don't have actually a point of reference, but from my experience from all the wallets I've used, I have some idea. So let's use send. All right. This here. Is that square to you? That's square enough. All right. Okay. So if I pull up and press the send option, we give it a number pad. So how much you want to send, question mark. And just have like a number here, and then be able to swap that to Bitcoin or fiat. That will not be visible though. That's just a note. The only way to ease of use IMO is custodial based accounts backed by banks, which is completely against the philosophy of Bitcoin itself. Okay, so you're half right and you're half wrong. The only ease of use is custodial, absolutely, because the average person does not care about non-custodial solutions. They just don't. It sucks, but it's unfortunate, but it sucks. Because if that were the case, everybody would have a Ledger and a Trezor and what else. But that's not the reality we live in right now. So yeah, even Lightning. Lightning's a tricky one because I like Lightning. I think it's very scalable, but in terms of like the infrastructure, yeah, absolutely, because most popular companies are custodial with their Lightning service providers. So like Voltage, for example, great company. I love Voltage. They're amazing, right? They're incredible, and they're custodial as far as I know. I could be wrong, but yeah, I kind of agree with you. But yeah, the thing is like, no one cares about like the non-custodial philosophy of Bitcoin. They just want their money to not be inflated. They don't want groceries to cost $400. That's why they're buying Bitcoin. And even accounts backed by banks. So the thing of that is, paper Bitcoin is a huge problem, and I think what's going to happen is that in the next 2 years especially, Bitcoin will hopefully get more popular, and exchanges will sell more than they can actually afford to and actually have on hand, and it'll cause a bank run a little bit, and that's why ETFs, which I think are not the wisest decision. But I mean, if MicroStrategy offers Bitcoin as actually Bitcoin, not some paper Bitcoin, then I wouldn't have a problem with it. Okay, so send Bitcoin page. So it's number pad 1, 2. That is not black. Oh wait, it is. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 0. No, that should be a back button, not a dot. Anyway, interesting conversations. Let me poke your brain. Wait, what I'm thinking? I worked in EOS system. Oh, cool, nice. Yeah, I mean, I respect other networks for trying, but here's the thing, man. If we had all these really cool ideas and you just built them on Bitcoin, it would be so much easier. Because in my opinion, that there's no need to tokenize a project, and there's like, unless it's like a separate blockchain, like database thing, whatever, fine. But the thing with Bitcoin is that it's keeping it native to Bitcoin is something that nobody does, and nobody seems to be able to do. And look at Coinbase's Bitcoin backed loans. Like, that would be awesome. It is awesome, right? But the issue there is, I'm not sure if my kids will use Coinbase wrapped Bitcoin on a side chain with a stable coin. It's just so complicated, man. It's like, just stop. It has to be built for the average person, man. And that's what I'm doing here, is we're building stuff for the average person, and not it reminds me of Linux a little bit. It's like Linux users building for other Linux users, when in fact they should be building. Like, if the goal of Linux is to like have like, oh, Linux desktop, they should like make it easier, right? But they don't. That's why Mac is the most popular operating system, which is why I actually bought a Mac. I actually used Linux for so long. But that's my thinking, is that if Bitcoin was, if Bitcoin technologies and all these other projects were native to Bitcoin, and if they didn't have all these tokenizations, and they actually solved the problem, right, there would be way less crap in the industry, because I've seen it all, and it's just a nightmare. which is a shame because there's a lot of smart people working on things that are dumb. And I think we should change it a little bit because there's so much to build in Bitcoin. There's so much to build. It's ridiculous. Like, yeah, sure, everything right now has been built, but there's so much more built, especially like on the developer side of things. And I don't blame you for being a Cosmos and EOS developer because the developer SDKs and ecosystem in crypto is amazing, right? You look at, I mean, all crypto has is forks and branding, in my opinion. Crypto has, and it's actually a problem in Bitcoin, the lack of developer experience and like attracting more developers, making it sexier. It's a huge issue because in crypto, oh man, they have it so right because they pour so much money. They raise so much money and they pour so much money into marketing and branding, and that's why these things are still around because there's just like it's just all, not all hype, but mostly what it is. And Bitcoin doesn't have that, right? Bitcoin native products don't have any sort of like sexiness to them, especially the SDKs and APIs that are really amazing stuff. Right? They have incredible utility, right? But the thing with that is, it's not attracting enough people, and they remind me of COBOL. What is COBOL? Well, I'm sharing my screen now, but I'll look it up later. COBOL. I'll make a note of it. COBOL. Would you mind explaining what COBOL is real quick? I'll look into it later, but if it's some altcoin, I'm not interested. Just Bitcoin and maybe stable coins. Numpad, entry, and then maybe some buttons. Then up here we have the language that runs the government. It was attractive at the time the government was building its infrastructure and slowly became a nearly dead language. Yeah, I can see that. I mean, that's a government project. It's no wonder. What year was that? Like the 90s, 80s, probably 90s, maybe like early 2000s. I'm assuming. That's funny. But yeah, I mean, government money and efficiency don't go together. They just don't. Oops. Okay. Numpad. I mean, that's pretty much it, right? And this is scan core to send, and then to receive would be a different page. In fact, I can just copy this whole page. Send or 1959. That's fucking hilarious. Oh man, that's funny. 1959. Wow, it was great for what it did. Nobody will touch that. Yeah. So right across where convenience is king, Bitcoin before that. Convenience needs to evolve. I absolutely agree. Yeah, convenience is 100% king. I absolutely agree. Am I live on Twitter? Yeah, I absolutely agree, man. Convenience is definitely king. Very well said. A lot of wisdom in that sentence. Receive. Okay. The scan QR page is easy enough. I don't really need to make that. Swap between Bitcoin and fiat, number pad. We try to solve this issue with onboarding and make it easier with the user to link regular everyday accounts, blockchain, yeah. Splitting private keys in half and becoming pseudo non-custodial. You mean pseudo custodial? That isn't, yeah. I can see where you drop off users there. It's like, you gotta have a nice onboarding flow to make it super easy. Yeah. 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 That's how you're probably selling it on the marketing Discord and Telegrams. Pseudo non-custodial. That's funny. All right. Let's get on page. Center C Bitcoin. Let's do just a basic QR code. QR code. Receive. You know what? I'll make its own page, just for reference. God, man, I'm still learning how to use this thing, man. All right. QR code page. Nope, actually that's wrong. It's receive. That is horrible handwriting. Let's try this again. I can't spell for shit, man. Receive. It'd be the same as the next prompt would be QR. Appreciate your conversation, by the way. I'm stuck. Good questions and comments. Oops. Whatever. Okay, so this is probably just literally just a QR code. But I think in general, we're entering an era of crypto. It's no longer just about big old Bitcoin. I think it's important that Tide rises to everybody. Bitcoin can provide value at the smart contract level, make it easier to do. I absolutely agree. I absolutely agree. So BitVM, and we actually BitEscrow, we made our own VM to kind of do that. I absolutely agree. Smart contracts need to be easier to do in Bitcoin because, yeah, if as long as we keep decentralization as the number goal, yeah, I agree. As long as we keep decentralization as the number one goal, I've no issue with anything. Yeah, right. As the goal, right? As the goal, but will it happen though? Because the average person, again, doesn't care, right? They don't care about they do not care how their credit card works at all. They don't care. All I want to do is buy their coffee or whatever, right? They don't care. What they will care about is their monetary value of their bank account going down, right? But the thing is with that is once you have the end user, it's more about trying to oligarchs. Yeah, less about oligarchs and more about banks really, because banks are the issue here. But yeah, I see what you're saying. How does Cash App do their requesting? See, here's the thing. Cash App is incredible, right? They have it. They know what they're doing. Like it's custodial, but man, they get it. Like Jack Dorsey, I think, is doing it pretty right. It's not perfect, but it's pretty close. So if I were to request, let's do a minimum of $1. Okay, so they have a contacts book, which is interesting. How does Strike do it? Receive. Oh, that's interesting. I'll probably do more off camera on research. But for now, this will work. You get the idea. Requesting 100 Bitcoin. And then the address. Wow, no. 8. And then the nice looking Lottie page with the confirmation. Man, Back on the page. Okay. Recover export keys. All right, this is actually a big one on the back end. Recover. Let's start with that one first. So when really recovering means just importing, and I really make that easy. That's more of an onboarding thing, right? I should probably change that to onboarding. Oops. Open live video. Okay, cool. Yeah, so it's more of an onboarding thing. And as much as I understand that having an MVP doesn't actually require these things, it's a little nicer if they do. It's just a little nicer. That's what matters to me, is the little nice things, like animations and all that stuff. Because this is for the end user. This isn't for like encryption being here for import export. Yeah, man, it's a big one. Cryptography is very fun. Cover export. Okay, so onboarding. I'm gonna do that in the onboarding page. I might make that a separate episode or live stream for the onboarding, because onboarding is such a big deal. Because with onboarding, it really determines if your user will actually sign up or not. And the thing with that is, it's like, well, do I really want to spend my time like making a really complicated onboarding system? No, it should be as simple as possible. Like Rivers, for example, River on their onboarding page, when you install the app, it's literally the logo. Here, I'll show you. So it's like logo, price of Bitcoin, sign up, login. That's it. That's literally it. That's all I have, which is great, you know. And they probably spent a lot of time and money trying to optimize that so as easy as possible. Okay, recover export keys, onboarding. Man, that's gotta be its own separate thing. Or does it? Maybe it doesn't. Let's just, if I want to go into settings, if I go to the very rightmost page. Okay, let's try that. So, no, not onboarding. It'd be import. Oops. Import or recover. Okay. There's multiple ways to import, isn't there? Yeah. For now, let's do import page. Oops. There's multiple import types. I don't remember which ones they are. I know generating is like 24, but there's another way of importing, isn't there? Let me look this up real quick. What's the other way? May I suggest a way to dump in an encrypted file via drag and drop and prompt for two-layer encryption solution? First layer. Hold on. Two-layer encryption solution. First layer is unlocked in the wallet, which contains information, public keys, a secret phrase. May I also way to dump an encrypted file via drag and drop? Okay, so let's transfer what you're saying. So drag and drop, import file. Let's do thanks to encrypted file and cloud services backup. Oh, that might as well be custodial at that point. Might as well be custodial at that point. First layer is unlocked in the wallet, which contains information, public keys. But why not just use a database, not your cloud service? Why not just have a company use a database instead? Their own choice service. Oh, all right, so are you saying, so no matter where they're importing their keys from, they just have the option to import it as like drag and drop? Interesting. Okay. I see what you're saying. That's actually a great idea. I'm thinking this for a second. So I actually like it a lot. Okay. Which file format do people usually use? Just make them in charge of the backups fully. Yeah, of course. That's the standard. So they know how to encrypt it. Okay, I see what you're saying. It's not a file format, it's an encryption. Okay. Alright, I'll make a note of that. That's pretty cool. It's not a page. Import. A JPEG. That's funny. Yeah, my keys are inside of a picture of a feet picture. That'd be hilarious. You could probably do that actually. Veracrypt. Okay. Via file. Oops. Sorry, 1 second. Okay. That's a good idea. That's actually a really good idea. I'm gonna think about that. Cause making it and actually like designing are two different things. Cause designers have it so easy, in my opinion. Like basic designs, like la 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 la, just drawing, with a pencil. When it comes to like actually making it, it's like oof, it's a little more tough, which is fine. Okay, so yeah, I'm gonna make onboarding its own page later. Okay, so recover, export. Okay, that's another page. Let's go back to what I was doing. I'm gonna delete this for now, but I'm going to remember this because I'm gonna look at the replay. Circle is incredible. I actually love Circle. Yeah. Good stuff. And dope encryption. Is it Cloudflare with the lava lamps? Is that the company? Or am I thinking of somebody else? That's hilarious. Okay, whoops, wrong page. Can I actually move this page? So if you guys can't see my okay, you can't see my screen, but I'm using a Remarkable tablet. This is my first time actually like screen sharing with it, and I'm not sure if it's actually like can I just drag it? It's just a little tougher to use when it's screen sharing. All right. Okay. All right. Let's go back to what I was doing. Cancel. Import recover. Okay. So for now, I'm gonna do 24. Should be separate. Oh yeah, so I'm gonna note the circle encryption. All right, wrong page. This page. Okay. Man, this is. I think weird enough, Blue Wallet has a great example of what an import page looks like. Do I still have Blue Wallet? Man, I haven't opened Blue Wallet in so long. Look at that, 74 sats sitting there. That's funny. Man. Alright, so let's go to general? No. Where would it be? Security? No. New wallet, of course. Import wallet. Yeah, they have straight up just text box. Interesting. Okay. Oh yeah. You're right. Blue Wallet does scan or import from a file. Oops. They do that. Blue Wallet does it. I see what you're talking about. Yeah, that's smart. All right, just gonna do that then. Oops, that's not a marker. Import or from. Okay, just don't. Okay, I'm just gonna erase this actually. Obviously, it's a button. I need to make a note of that from file. All right. See notes. All right. Export. It's next one. Remember, this is just an MVP, so it'll just be super basic in its functionality. It won't be crazy fancy. Eventually, it will. Not crazy, but fancy. But that's the point, because I want it to be super simple to use. That is not a straight line. I have some pretty cool radical ideas, but I locked away until I saw my time on. Yeah. You know what, man? Building is actually not that hard. It just takes time. It just takes a lot of time, man. But you can do it. It's actually pretty easily, or fairly easily. You can just do things. You know that? You can just literally wake up and be like, you know, I'm doing this today. You just do it, man. It's crazy. So I'm doing right now. Export. For non-custodial export. Blah 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 for keys. Hydroponic farm. Yeah, that's smart. I'm more focused on starting a hydroponic farm right now. Start a hedge against potential food shortages. That's so smart, man. Yeah, based. Keep doing that. Keep doing that, man. Get some chickens while you're at it. All right. There's gotta be a better way to export your keys, because the copy button is there's room for error there. What kind of food are you growing, man? If I can ask. I've always wanted to own a farm. It sounds awesome. All right, let's open Blue Wallet. Oh, okay, interesting. Woo, should not have shown. I almost showed my QR code to you guys about something that's super sensitive. All right. I don't understand why Blue Wallet isn't more popular. They're such a simple app. Romaine red leaf, nice. It's probably be mostly lettuce at this point. It's as fast and easy to heart. Yeah, that's smart. You know what's also really easy to grow is what are they called? Like really high. I always throw my protein shakes every once in a while. Microgreens, I think those are pretty good for you. Good stuff. All right, whatever. It's QR code. And then details. All right. Yeah, they do. They do grow weeds. Microgreens and spinach. Spinach, really? Ugh, I hate spinach. I mean, it's good, but like I just like raw spinach. Ugh, it's like chalk on nail boards for me. No, nails on chalkboard for me. All right, recover expert keys. That's pretty much done. I'm checking the health of my other stream. 1 second. Cool. All right. Recover export. Yeah. Recover. That's a different word. I don't know why I put that. Is it? No, import. I should just do import instead. Does this render on this? Oh, I'm on the wrong layer. That's why. Come on. Yeah, man. Kale's good for you too, man. Just get an indoor cow, man. Just put a cow in your living room. Got infinite raw milk. Dude, why can I not erase this? Layer 1. The staple of American homes is your living room cow. If you don't have that, what are you doing? Come on, man. Milk Maxi. Yeah, if you want to just get rid of him, man, just take him to the butcher and say, hey, I'm done with him. You can take 20% of the meat. Just get him out of here. Success page. All right, success page should be easy enough. That is nice, but success. All right, success. This music sucks. It changes. The smell would help to be deal with. Yeah. I mean, just be your alarm clock, you know? Oh, man. All right, smash beat music. Yeah, how bad would it smell? God. That'd be horrible, wouldn't it? What's that smell? Oh, just my living room cow. Yeah. All right. It's the success page in the wallet should just be super easy. Just like, oh, you did it. And like just like animated, maybe animated. I don't know. Yeah. Just just take him to the bathroom to shower him. You know, your living room cow. Make him use the toilet. Just train him. All right. Man, animated success page. I mean, how simple, how hard this is going to be. Success. Text. And like check. That's it. That's all really needs to happen, you know. And like a back button to go back. Am I missing something? I think there's something I'm missing. I just don't know what it is. Oops, 1 second. All right. Success, failure. I mean, I could just. That's pretty much it, right? Homepage price. All right, let's double check. Because if I go to like let's do Blue Wallet again. That's like basically the amount of pages that we need. And again, I am going to like make a different version of this. That's custodial. The non-custodial version is just, again, like I said, to get you guys, to prove to you guys I can actually build something. Okay, SAN, whoops. Homepage, privates page, transaction history, menu nav. Receive, send, deposit. Count. There's only an account, no need for account yet. Anyway, thanks for chat. Hey man, yeah, thanks for staying around. Appreciate you, man. Have a good one. There's always something I'm missing. And it's like, I think it's one of those things where it's like, it's so obvious that's like just under my nose. I don't know what it is. All right, let's review. So we have our home page we made, shows your balance, swap currencies. The left page, when you swipe left, will be the price action, buy and sell, time frame, history, settings, send, receive would be a QR code you can scan. I mean, it's pretty much it, right? Export. Maybe the failure page should just be like a toast. Maybe a little easier for me as well to make. I think that's about it for now. Well, I guess we can start on the Figma then. Cool. Alright, let me double check. Make sure I have nothing crazy on my screen. Alright, we're good. We're good. Alright. Whew, man. That was quick. Easy. Alright. You know, I wish I had a normal ratio monitor, or like, not resolution, what's it called? Why can't I think of it? Aspect ratio monitor, because I have an ultra wide, so I deal with the black bars on top and bottom, which is not ideal. Yeah, I mean, that's pretty much it for the pages I have to make for wireframe. I guess we can go ahead and start making the, account needed, balance, recent transactions, settings, back. Yeah, that's it. That's literally it. That's crazy. Simple. Alright, let's mark it off the Kanban. Alright, I keep this open. What am I doing? Come on. So now what we're going to focus on is making and transferring the wireframe we just made into Figma. Which should be really easy to do. Like really easy. So let's get started. No time to waste. No time like the present. Alright. And done. Next. Design Figma. Yeah, again, let me just triple check. You guys can't see my screen, right? Yeah, we're good. remove this crap. I don't want this in. Just bloat. Okay, whatever. All right. To do. We just wireframed. Home page. Man, this is getting in the way. Can't type. Much. Ooh, that is not ideal. Let's keep the middle for now. Okay, so next step is to transfer our wireframe to Figma. And to do that, you actually make a list of what we made and put it in here. The cool thing about working alone is that there's no meetings I have to deal with. Or like, anyone I can, that'll make it a little more frictional to work with and build. I just did that. What are we doing? I haven't typed in so long, man. Okay, that should be good. Why are they marked off? Wow, okay, I don't know what these emojis. All right, cool. So, new frame. Let's do iPhone, doesn't matter. All right, we got price. I'm gonna actually make this so that it'll be easier to understand once I lay it out and show you the swipe functionality. That'll be cool. I'll probably take a quick class in Figma and actually learn how to do a proper mockup. Not page, it's history. Menu. Whoops. 1 second. Almost forgot to do that. Okay, cool. That would have been really bad if I clicked that. You probably couldn't see it anyway because my face is in the way. Alright. Send Bitcoin. Receive Bitcoin. And then import, export. Come on. All right. Cool. So on the home page, well, first off, actually, I design the colors and stuff, which we can do later. Oops. Come on. Come on. All right. Colors, fonts, what else? Iconography. Best viewers on some fun online. I don't know what that is. Colors, icons, fonts. That's it for now. Okay. we'll do the colors and stuff later. But for now, I do the company branding first. That's actually no, I don't. I gotta stay lean. All right, homepage. What's on the homepage? All right, show balance. So we got. Center that. For now, let's just do the Comic Sans. I do. How funny would that be just to launch that with just Comic Sans? It would look horrible. Look horrible, wouldn't it? Or perfect, who knows? Alright, let's move the monitor just a little bit. Okay. A little bigger. Let's do 64. Make this wider. This is really an iPhone like frame. Interesting. It feels a little longer than I remember. Am I wrong? iPhone 16 Pro Max. Yeah, it's about the same size. Weird. Maybe it's an illusion with the other ones next to it. Who knows? Okay. So then be able to swap. Let's do a little button here. Leave it alone. Alright, we got page count on the bottom. Again, this is all just wireframing. We can make it all look pretty next time I'm on live. Let's do radius. Let's do 25. See how it looks. All right. Okay, I know what this is. I can actually delete this comment. Yes. Did not save with my corner radius. What's going on? Oh, I did. All right. Let's do some buttons. Yeah, that's right. Just do one here. And here. And one in the center. I wish I could have music in the background, but I don't get copyright strike, which is stupid. I'm sure it's quiet for you guys right now. It's kind of boring. All right. Let's go. Hamburger menu, potentially. No. Alright, what else? Should be here for that page. Okay, so what I was saying earlier is this will be to the, this will be center. We'll start there. So then to the left of it, when you swipe this way, will be this page, price page. It'll look nice, trust me. This is bugging me. Let's center that. Okay. Do you guys have a favorite wallet you guys use? Besides Cash App or Strike? Which are two great wallets, by the way. price. Next page. Something here. Actually, let's do this. There we go. So this is the price. I mean, it's pretty obvious that that's the price page. Maybe I should just remove this text entirely. So I don't have like a graph here. Is there a free? There is. Okay, cool. Whoa, that is not what I wanted. Here we go. It doesn't matter. Okay, cool. Let's do weight. Let's see what 10 looks like. Can I edit this vector? I can. I should delete that one. This one here. Cool. Right. So we got other pages. This thing. Actually, maybe it looks a little nicer looking. What is happening? Okay. So I can actually like space these out automatically. That would be nice. Ah, there it is. Oops. Alright, perfect. Let's make these white. Center this. Whatever, good enough. Alright. So this will be varied on which page you're on, but for now this is just for reference. So let's go here, paste it here. That is not what I wanted. Okay, press big one. Yeah, that's right. Okay. Thinking to myself. Okay. Let's do text in this part. Let's do. Oops. Okay, so we're doing all pages, or all section. It is doing okay. Alright, so you'll be able to view the price 24 hours, week, month, year, and then all time. All time. It's been so long since I've used Figma. I haven't used Figma in like a year. Flip, no, whatever. It doesn't matter. I'll do all little things off stream. But you guys get the idea. Anyway, moving on. Let's get that done. These aren't in the spec for this version, but eventually I'll have buy and sell as well right here. That's a whole separate flow. And that requires a lot of legal work. I've learned, oh boy, isn't that fun. Let's move this in the center a little bit. Alright, do it later. So the intersection history will be the next page to the right. Here. Spaced out. Yeah. I'm gonna remove this actually, I don't like it there. Okay, that's just annoying then. Cool. Alright, transaction history. So we're gonna do these as cards first to make it easier for us. Would it be blatantly obvious this is the history page if we just swipe to it, or should I have a title above it saying, hey, this is history? Oops. I think it'd be easier if we just had nothing. It'd be, hopefully it's obvious enough. Why not delete that? Alright. So we have the credit card first. So this would be an icon, and then above that would be text. Alright, so this would be icon. Do we even need an icon? Maybe we don't even need an icon. Yeah, I'll do one just for now. Alright, so the amount should be on the right, so not above. Oh. Ah. Come on. There we go. And then maybe the details. So let's left line these, maybe smaller too. There's alt drag, there we go. A little smaller. Too small, question mark? No, that's good. Zoom out. Let's try this again. Alt drag shift. Wide enough, and then the dollar amount for now. Where is the dollar? There it is. All right. Alright, for now, this is fine. It doesn't have to be crazy. Let's do this one we're doing. Oh, wait, I should group all these, shouldn't I? Group, there we go. Right along that. Get this center. There we go, much better. No. Dude, what am I doing? That's good enough. Cool. That's a good basic transaction page for now. Again, this will all be different in the next couple episodes because me and you are just making that basic wireframe. Because I need to make myself a foundation to work with in the future, and we're gonna refine all of this. It'll look beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Trust me, or don't, trust me. All right, menu page, check. Transaction, check menu, settings. All right. All right, this should be really easy. It's just like some text box. Okay. Just do it about that big. Okay, do about. Not sure what you're gonna be, but I'll leave it for now. You know what? Actually, I do know what font I want to use. No. No. Yes. I want to use Helvetica. Okay. Let's do this for now. Make it a little bold. Oh yeah, much better. Much better. What is it? Bold up. That's pretty good. Alright, so here. I might change the font in the future. Most likely will. But for now, this looks much more better. Or much better. Sorry, I'm trying to think about what I'm doing. Alright. Okay. Can I align these so they're even? Oh well. Yeah, that's it for the menu page. That's literally it. It's easy as pie. Next, we have the send Bitcoin. Hmm. I'm debating whether or not I want to actually implement a dark and light mode. Probably not worth it at all. Nah. Alright, send Bitcoin. Ah. Should be easier to do this. Alright, then we have a back button here, a dot button, which I can actually just do. button, and then this all pretty. Cool. Let's move this up a little bit. And then make a text prompt. It's shift drag, right? Yeah, no, doesn't matter. I really do like how Cash App has their keypad, number pad. It's just like how much I'm gonna send, how much to do. So I'm gonna take a little bit of inspiration from that. But I don't want to copy it because copying is copyright. That's wrong. Swap. Let's go ahead and center that right here. This makes no sense because if I'm sending it, that's not, I don't think that's correct. Oh well. Does that make sense? If I want to send something, I have to enter it. I don't think it does. Let me double check. So go send. Yeah, that makes sense. Oops. Don't scan this. This is random. Actually, let me make sure this isn't malicious. Yeah, no, it's fine. Just don't scan it. Don't scan this. Look how good it's already looking. It's looking so clean and so simple. It's all I wanted it to be. It's just simple. I'm making it'll be a different story. All right, let's try like requesting. I should actually make a note of this. I hide comments, that's annoying. Alright, good enough. Make it a little bigger. Make that bold as well. Yeah. Make this not bold. Let's make that a little gray. Oh, looks so good so far. Yeah, this is looking really good so far. Not bad for a, what, hour mock-up so far? Not bad. Alright, so receive, but sending. We're sending it to. I didn't make the second part of this page. Oh well, we'll do it here. No way someone's gonna type in that whole address. There's no way. What do other wallets do? Send. Sorry guys, 1 second. Okay. No one's gonna enter that in a text box. That's not happening. It's also a huge risk. So instead what we'll do is we'll have either scan. Actually, you know what? Let's have a paste button. So I should have 3 buttons actually. Let's just do. Come on. Okay. Whatever. By the way, if you guys want to join the waitlist, just go to numm.us and enter your email, or join the Discord, your choice. And you guys can do that right here. I'll show you guys the right website so you don't get scammed. Right here. This is where we're building. If you want to know more about what I'm doing, just check it out. As well as the Discord. And you can ask me anything you want in the Discord, as long as this is appropriate. Alright, so let's do. Should just be a drop down instead. I'll think about that later. Because we haven't wireframed this page yet. We're just making it right now. And then I don't know, scan address, paste. Alright, work on this later. In fact, we can do that as a to do. Send flow. Oops. Nope. Okay. So now that's good enough for now. Or those. We'll come back to this. I'm gonna know this. Actually, I don't even know this. I just look at the VOD. Yeah. All right, import. Around this a little bit, so it looks nicer. Alright, then let's borrow this. Can I borrow it permanently, please? Yes. That's a little too big, isn't it? That's perfect. That is not perfect. Alright guys, I'll be right back. I use restrooms so bad. Give me like 5 minutes. Alright, I'm back. Back and better than ever. And this is just a text box. There's no need for fill. Let's do stroke instead. Yeah, that's good. It's made a little thicker though. Make it a weight of like 3. Yeah, that's good. And then I'm gonna do like I said earlier and use it from file. Alright. success. This will be a separate thing down here. Here. Over here, actually. Let's see what a good success page looks like real quick. Nine. Oh, landing page. Crypto. I guess that's it. Just a little check mark. Man, Behance kind of sucks, not gonna lie. I like, what's it called? Dribbble a little better. Why is it not? I like how this looks though. It's cool. Alright, success page, wallet. This song sucks. Much better. Oops. Alright, well I guess the success page is really just, oh garbage it looks. It was just simple. Yeah. And the thing is like, let's look at other wallets for a second. Crypto wallet. Like these are all great, but they're just adding so much stuff you don't really need to see or care about. Like a news section. Do you actually read the news on your app? Like you'd rather go on Twitter, right? Like these are all like made for designers, not for people. Like look at this. That's not very like intuitive. Like look at that. It looks not that great in my opinion. This was better. It's more for traders though. Anyway, back to what I was doing. Success page. Let's do. Let's go back here and find a check mark. This works for now. I love the crappy 3D stuff. It's just so funny to me. Success. Oh, an in-flight would be good for status. Yeah, details page of that transaction. True. That's smart. access. Let's see. Blah, blah, blah. Is there actually a Lorem Ipsum plugin somewhere? These plugins. Nope, not yet. I hit the blockchain. On the blockchain. The blockchain. Right. That's a horrible check mark, but it's just temporary. Man, I wish there was a plugin for temporary assets. That'd be really useful. Failure. Let's do error page. Let's try that again. Sorry, I did enough bugs this week. Just blocked your transaction. Okay, make sure you eat your bugs, buddy. Come on, man. It's healthy. Okay, let's do this. Oh well. Alright, that's a good basic wireframe for what we're doing. Alright, so let's think about this for a second. First off, before I even do that, success. That's pretty much it for now. Home page. Okay, check. Price. Transaction pages. Menu nav. I'll think about that. Check. Send. Whoops. Send flow. Work on that. Receive page. Okay, transaction details. It's on there. Import, export keys. We can do that actually. Two, three, oops, I did. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 9, 10, 11. Doesn't matter. 12. Okay. Make you smaller. Way smaller. like button. For the example, let's do let's do some dots. Yeah, okay. I'm not sure if I want to have people to download the words because then they don't know how to actually store them properly. I don't know. We'll leave that for now. Alright. Success, failure. Export, import. And that should be about it for now. Well, of course. Let's copy this. This gonna look so good. Oh, you know what? There's another page to the left of this. And this is where people can sign up for something else I have going for this product, which will be later. Right here, cool. I think that's it for now. I think that's it for now. I'm probably missing a lot, but for now, this is the basics of what an outline would be for the wallet. Man, that's productive. So we got a wireframe done. We started a Figma design, and we transferred the wireframe to Figma. Cool. All right, well, I guess that covers it for this episode, or today's broadcast, live stream, whatever. Hey, I appreciate you guys tuning in today. I appreciate you guys' time and feedback. Let me know if you have any other questions in the Discord. I really encourage you guys to sign up for the waitlist at Nummus, numm.us, and just enter your email. Won't sell anything crazy, and I really appreciate it. So again, thanks for tuning in. I'll see you guys next time. All right, have a good day.